Yes, my people, I don't come again to update our mindset. Like you all know, the game out when they trend now for social media. Yes, the rate and manner when Tinubu they beg Chicago University, made them no release in record, give article, It's as if say there is something when Tinubu they hide from us. You don't understand, because why I they make up this video? If, for example, like me now, I studied in Nigeria at Busani University, Ekpoma, AAU, there down to my BSc, it was confirmed. So if anybody say you need my record, my academic record, it is very fast. I will even put that for my page GSF. Everybody go see them. Down to BSc, the grades are very okay. So I'm not going to fear, because why? I know they had anything. So right now, Tinubu tell Chicago University for USA, yes, if by any chance release a record, give article, say it go cause big damage, it go cause problem. If they beg them with everything that they serve, say yes, when they no release a record, give article. An article now, instead they press very hard, say yes, those record it must come out, because in no, we they hit in half for chest, say yes, those records. There are so many things inside when they say yes, Tinubu no won't let us know. So for that, he must fight to the end, say yes. So even the case self, most of us know say yes, this case self, this is their case. It even still kind of down to US. So the matter not be as we think they go so. But right now, if you say yes, you really go Chicago University, the record, the get where you go reach, the record will surface. You say we understand, the get where you go reach, this record, it go surface. So you don't need to fear, say they won't publish your record. So right now, I don't want to talk too much. I want you to bring up the video. For those of us who never see, or for those of us when they feel say, and they make up the video. Now I want to bring up the video. I say they watch this video, so I take God name beg you. Make sure say you go like, comment and share. So people never see them, they go see the update concerning article and Tinubu case. Apart from say, Peter Obi see they pursue for Supreme Court too, but those updates, they come later. But we'll first carry on with this one first. Now you watch.
Maldonado agreeing to stay on order requiring Chicago State University, CSU, to provide certain academic documents of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, Magistrate George Jeffrey Gilbert had 2 days ago ordered the CSU to submit the documents by the end of Thursday. But during an emergency hearing on Thursday, according to CBS News, Judge Maldonado gave attorneys on both sides an order to file additional arguments by next Thursday. Lawyers of the Nigerian president argued that Gilbert's decision needed to be reviewed by a district judge, and their request was granted by Maldonado, who said she would rule as quickly as possible after that. She said, "I will have a very busy weekend." You'll recall that Tinubu had filed an emergency motion asking the Chicago court to delay the release of his academic records till at least Monday, September 25th. The Chicago court had ordered the CSU to hand over all records relating to Tinubu's studentship to former Vice President Atiku Abubakar within 2 days. Atiku himself is insisting that Tinubu's claim of graduating from the Chicago State University is not authentic. He then filed an application which sought the documents to prove that the Nigerian leader was not eligible to vie for the presidential election when he did. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has stated that severe and irreparable harm will be done to him if Chicago University releases his records to the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar. In a fresh appeal filed at an upper U.S. court, Tinubu asked the judge to save him from suffering severe and irreparable damage by placing an emergency hold on a recent order for his university records to be released. According to the president, the damage he would suffer would be impossible to mitigate if the order directing the release of his academic record to Tinubu is not delayed for a possible vacation. Severe and irreparable harm will be done to Bola Tinubu if the records are not released. Tinubu's lawyer argued at an emergency appeal before Judge Nancy Maldonado of the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois in Chicago. Now, President Bola Tinubu's lawyer stated that if the records are released, harm will be done and cannot be taken taken back to the bottle. You do recall that Judge Jeffrey Gilbert of the United States District Court had on Tuesday, September 19, ordered Chicago State University to release Tinubu's records to Atiku as part of an ongoing election petition proceeding in Nigeria. The judge said the records must be turned over to Atiku, the 2023 presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, on September 21. Gilbert said that Tinubu weakened his education privacy rights when he submitted a contentious certificate to run for office in 2022. He also ordered that the opposition candidate's election petition, in which the records he sought would be used, far outweighed Tinubu's privacy interest because he himself exposed his records to public scrutiny by submitting a controversial diploma to INEC, knowing the political stakes of other contenders. Judge Gilbert also said the school administrators must submit themselves to certify all released records under oath. Now, I have joining me via the telephone a legal practitioner, a social commentator, that is a social affairs commentator, and that is Barrister Eze Eluche. Barrister Eze Eluche, good afternoon and welcome to the World News at 12 right here on Voice of the People, 90.3 FM.
Thank you for having me in your studios.
Thank you so much, Barrister Eze Eluche. And again, we're back to the whole CSU debacle. Every day we keep having one situation or the other, one development or the other concerning